A Gay and a Non-Gay is a podcast from James Barr and Dan Hudson. Whether you identify as gay or non-gay, you'll totes be offended by this.
Right, so I think we should just talk about the elephant in the room. I did an Instagram poll on New Year's Eve. Happy New Year, by the way. I won... Sorry, straight in there. I won an amazing Instagram poll on New Year's Eve, and I'm really happy about it. I posted a poll on our Instagram story. We're at Gay and NonGay if you want to follow us. And basically, I was like, who are you going to kiss at midnight? James or Dan? And I won.
Well done.
Maybe I won't be single all year. Why don't you care?
I'm easy.
Well, thanks for letting me have my moment.
Also, I'm not an eligible
What do you mean?
bachelor.
Illegible?
Yeah.
Doesn't that mean that people can't read you? I'm not illegible.
I do actually I get told off by Talia for getting this wrong all the time.
You mean you're not eligible?
Eligible.
You're not an eligible bachelor?
What did I say?
Illegible. Which definitely means you can't read. Illegible.
Yeah, no, you're right. That's what that means. Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah. It means like someone's written something and you can't read it because it's illegible. This is like your David Bowie.
Anyway, I won. Everyone wants to kiss me, not you. So
Well done.
Thanks.
Welcome to A Gay and a Non-Gay.
So it's a new year, and as such, we have some new production, courtesy of. Well, that's what it is, James.
I don't know what to
you,
say. I just, yeah.
What would you call it? A voiceover's done some new shit, basically.
Yeah, that's it. But Dan doesn't understand what any of them are because I sent the email.
I haven't heard it.
Okay, so I thought I'd play them to Dan because Dan doesn't know what they are. I'm pretty sure you're not going to understand any of them.
I probably will.
Okay, I don't think you will. This is like the time I tried to explain what a fag gag was, or that time where I tried to explain what on fleek meant and you thought it meant on your period. Okay, here we go.
Spill that tea.
I heard someone say this the other day, but I didn't really understand. So
Right.
I didn't say anything.
Who said it?
Someone at work.
Okay.
Spill the tea. Is it when someone spilt some tea?
No, Dan, no. It means to, like, tell someone the tea.
Is it something? I don't know. Is it like the T in LGBT or something? So it's something to do with transgender.
No, Dan.
Well, I don't know. Tell me.
Spill the tea. It means like tell us the gossip. Like what's the tea? Tell us the tea. Let's drink the tea.
Like spread the butter. Spread the butter.
Shade.
That's obvious.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
Well, it's like if you mug someone off.
Mug someone off. That's like the hetero version of shade.
Yeah,
mugging someone off.
So extra.
What does that mean?
I've no idea.
What do you mean you don't know what that means?
So extra.
I don't know what it means.
It's like
cool, so cool.
It's like if I was like if I'd done my hair up, you'd be like, oh, you look so extra.
Like you've made extra effort.
Yeah, you're like extra today. You're giving extra.
One extra.
Like it would be you not wearing board shorts for a change. I'd be like, oh my God, you're so extra.
So like right now and for the last 3 months.
Oh, have you not been wearing board shorts? I totally didn't notice.
I don't wear them in the winter.
I so hadn't noticed.
Shade.
That's shade.
I actually don't wear board shorts anyway. They're just shorts, FYI.
I don't know the difference.
Board shorts is what you wear when you like go surfing and stuff.
Right.
Mask.
Like on a surfboard.
What's that?
Mask.
I don't know. It's something that you say all the time, isn't it? I don't really know. It's
You don't know what mask is?
Mask.
It's obviously masculine, isn't it?
Yes. There you go.
But I can't really explain what what it is in context.
It just means masculine.
Okay, great. How many points am I on? 3.
Don't know.
That boy is a bottom.
Well, I obviously get what that means, but isn't that a bit un-PC?
What?
To say like, oh, this dude is a bottom, as if that's a bad thing.
No, that would be different. That's bottom shaming.
How is that not this?
Oh, that's interesting.
That boy is a bottom.
Yeah, I think you're right. Maybe we shouldn't use that one. Do you think that's offensive?
I don't know.
I kind of envisaged it just would play like, whatever. But you are right. Maybe that is bottom shaming. Oh, that's a shame. We can't use that one. Yeah, well, I don't like that. I think you should... Well, like, I'm a top and a bottom. We've discussed this before. I'm both. And
well, quite a few times, actually, this seems to come up.
What? Which way round I am? That I'm versatile?
Yeah.
Are you saying that I'm advertising it?
Evidently.
You're probably right. It's probably wrong, because I thought we could put that liner in after, like, a section where I was having a meltdown. So it was like...
That boy is a bottom.
Why does no one love me?
That boy is a bottom.
I thought that'd be funny, but actually you're right, that's bottom shaming myself, which is a very odd thing to do. Why would we do that? Sometimes I am a bottom, though. I think there's a difference between a top and a bottom.
We know what that is.
No, I mean mentally. I think for me, I can be in a different headspace, depending on what headspace I'm in as to whether I'm a top or a bottom. So
Right.
I can understand why some of the community bottom shame, because to them they think being a bottom means you're feminine, and I don't disagree. What am I saying?
Someone's got to bloody do it.
Thank you, Dan, for solving the gay issue here.
But then someone's got to take one for the team.
Right.
Am I wrong?
No, but your innocence on the matter is so charming. Someone's got to bloody do it.
Well, they have.
That is amazing.
I don't see what's so funny about
I
that.
am going to say that forevermore when I'm having sex with men and they're like, "Oh no, I'm not in the place. I don't want to bottom right now." I'll be like, "Someone's got to bloody do it."
Yeah, they have, though, haven't they?
Yeah, someone's got to do it. Yeah, yeah,
Can't you take it in turns?
yeah. You can. Yeah.
There you go. That solves it. Or toss a coin.
Well, that's. Can you imagine?
What headspace?
I'm talking to the gays here. Can you imagine getting home with a guy and being like, "All right, who's going to take it?" Let's toss a coin. I would love to be in a relationship where I could do that. That would be so funny.
So, just talk me through what headspace do you have to be in?
I don't know what I was trying to say there. I was just saying sometimes I really feel like I want a top and sometimes I really feel like I want a bottom.
Yeah.
Depending on what mood I'm in. I guess sometimes I feel like I want a deeper connection with someone, so I want them to top me. And then sometimes
How does that make a deeper connection?
I don't know, but there's something in it, like something in giving and receiving that's different. Like, I don't think it is the same thing. And that's I'm obviously right, because that's why so many people are like top or bottom, because they have a feeling. Unless it's just that they don't enjoy being a bottom, but I can't understand why you wouldn't enjoy it both ways. Because that's, as we've talked about before, like one of the great things about being a homosexual man is that you can have sex either way around. But for me, yeah, sometimes I feel like when I'm dating someone, if I start feeling like I want to bottom, I think that means I really like them. Whereas when I'm having a one-night stand, mostly, probably because it's less admin, I would probably rather just be a top.
I hadn't even thought of the admin. Well, we discussed the admin before on the podcast, haven't we?
Yeah, we've discussed the admin of bottoming.
Yeah.
So I think I probably would rather be a top just because it's easier.
But can't one just be verse? And then that just makes everyone's life easier.
Yeah, I am verse, yeah.
But anyone else?
No, I think, a lot of people are. Or some people will be, some people would
Because
say...
if you're going around basically saying, oh, I'm only a top or I'm only a bottom, then and other people are doing that as well, then you're reducing the pool of gay blokes
you could be with
by 50%.
I don't know if it's a 50-50 split.
Well,
I don't know if we've ever worked that out. I guess I think Attitude Magazine have often done like a sex survey. I guess there would be a fact somewhere on that. I don't know.
Okay.
I feel like you're reducing your chances of matching with someone, aren't you? If you go by that, which is why I wouldn't. I mean, most of the time, like my first boyfriend said he wouldn't top. He was only a bottom.
Oh, really?
And I was like, that's crazy.
That's a bit of a result.
Why?
Less admin.
Yeah, he was only a bottom. Yeah, exactly. But I was like, no, I don't want that. I want to be in a versatile relationship, so you're going to have to top. And he did eventually. But then another guy I dated refused to do any anal sex at all. And I felt like that was a real problem for us. This was pre-podcast, guys.
Right.
Pre-podcast.
Stephen Fry's never had anal sex.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you know that? Did you see him on Grindr or something?
No. I saw him in a documentary talking about it.
Right.
He said he'd never done it.
Burn.
Again, that's when you mug someone off, isn't it?
Yeah, you're right. That is when you mug someone off. Do you know when you're listening and you're like, oh, I really want to jump in? Well, please do. We love hearing from you. Say hi. Tell us what you want us to chat about. You can follow at Gay and NonGay on Twitter and Instagram. And you can also email us at gaynongay.com.
Jacobi got in touch.
Hi, Jacobi.
He alerted me to the existence of this book.
Oh, God.
Which I now present to you.
Right.
As a late Christmas present.
Okay, thank you. It's like a New Year present.
Yes.
Right.
Happy New Year.
And the book is... Natural Harvest. What is this?
Read the full title, James.
Oh, that is disgusting. Natural Harvest, a collection of semen-based recipes. Natural Harvest, an inspirational collection of semen-based recipes by Paul Fotenhauer. Cookingwithcum.com. To my enthusiastic friends who have encouraged me to finalise this cookbook, thank you for your support and patience. A special thanks to all of you who helped me with the recipes and taste tests. You know who you are. Please do not add semen to your guests' food without informing them beforehand. All the recipes in this book have been tested by the author and friends of the author. Introduction. Semen is not only nutritious, but it also has a palatable texture and wonderful cooking properties, like fine wine and cheeses. Semen is inexpensive to produce and is commonly available in many, if not most, homes and restaurants. What? Semen available in restaurants? What? How?
Well,
just going to crack it open.
Yeah,
crack it out. There's a drink cocktail called Cappuccino de Semi. Oh my God, I really want it. This is amazing. Oh, Dan, this is such a great present.
Thanks.
You can make sauces, pungent aioli. Is that how you say it? Aioli?
Aioli, I think.
Pungent aioli. Cream eclair, page 47. Creamy cum crepes. Crepes are versatile and can be served as a light snack, breakfast or dessert, depending on the filling you choose. The subtle nuances of the semen in these crepes can be complemented by a dry cider. There goes dry January. There's really good advice about storing semen. Fresh semen should be eaten or cooked within a few hours since the taste quickly deteriorates. If you don't plan on using it within 3 days, we recommend you freeze it. Keep a small container in the freezer and simply add ejaculate into the container every morning and then return it to the freezer. This way, you will always have sufficient amounts of semen for cooking.
That's a bad advice because when it comes to defrosting it, if you're just adding and adding and adding and adding, you'll end up with an absolute vat to defrost. And I actually have this problem right now with soup.
So maybe you need separate Tupperwares.
Yeah, but that's what one should do.
Thanks for that, Dan.
Sods.
I've just I'm overthinking it slightly. But semen, right, that's babies, isn't it? Isn't that what babies are made from?
After a fashion, yeah. Why?
What? After a fashion? Well, no, because, like, if he's putting that in his drink, are the little swimmers, are they not, like, running around the mojito, like, trying to find an egg?
No, because once... Did you not listen in science?
No, because it wasn't relevant to me.
Once it's out in the open... They die off, like, the swimmers die off, like, straight away.
Do they?
Yeah.
But my friend who just took the morning after pill said the swimmers inside of her still swim for ages to try and find it.
Yeah, but that's when they're in her.
Right.
Not when they're just, like, out and about in the glass or whatever.
Right. I'm still confused. So once the sperm leaves a body, the warmth of a body...
Yeah, and it's, like, out in the air, I don't think it lasts very long.
Which is why he says freeze it. But then, in his book, he says freeze it so it doesn't... deteriorate. Is that the same thing?
I guess so.
So, but then he's adding it to a mojito. Like, if a lady drank that, could they get pregnant? No, obviously not.
Obviously
Are
not.
you sure? I don't know.
Yes, I'm 100% sure.
How would you know?
Because of the reason that I just said, firstly, and secondly, like have you heard of people doing that? Can you get pregnant off a blowjob?
No.
Exactly. It's the same thing.
Okay, it'd be quite interesting though, wouldn't it? Because it'd be a lot easier than turkey basting. If you were trying to, like, get someone pregnant, if you were a gay couple and you wanted a baby, come round for some macho mojitos.
Well, yeah. And
get yourself up the duff.
If I said that, you'd go ballistic.
What?
Up the duff.
Would I?
I mean, it's one of my favourite phrases.
Why would I go ballistic?
Because you'd be like, oh, that's horrible.
It is horrible. I'm so sorry I said it.
Anyway, thanks for that. I think we're going to have to move on because we've been doing... We've
really sold this guy's book.
Yeah.
Can we get him at our next live show to turn up with a couple of recipes? Do you think he'd come? Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. Do you think he would arrive? No, what's the word I'm looking for? Do you think he would come along and do, like, you know...
My suspicion,
a taste test
is no, because I think he'll think that it's a very serious business.
Yeah, but I mean, he's going to sell some books. Right, so you can't get pregnant, so that's good. So
yeah,
risk assessment for our live show.
Why do you always ask these questions that you know the answer to?
I don't really know.
You do know.
I genuinely don't. Like, if you told me that someone had got pregnant from eating a slice of whatever, one of those. What were they called?
Cum crepes or something.
A creamy cum crepe. I wouldn't not believe you. I would question it and I'd be like, what? No, that can't happen. But you could convince me. I'm very gullible.
Right.
I'm quite a gullible person. And I'm obviously, I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure. I don't know how it works. I don't know how it works. I don't really understand pregnancy and that kind of thing.
What bit don't you understand?
I just don't really get... It's kind of odd, isn't it? Having a thing inside you, having a baby. I just don't know how it works.
I mean, you're safe from pregnancy.
Yes, I am. I'm not going to get anyone pregnant.
Unless you have sex with a woman.
Have you ever got anyone pregnant?
Not to my knowledge, no.
Oh my God, to your knowledge?
You can never be completely sure, can you?
Can you not?
There's millions of people that have got kids that don't know about them in the world.
Really?
Yes, really.
How would you not know?
Because girls get pregnant and have the...
What, and don't tell the guy?
That's like it's a horrible thing, but it's a common thing.
Well, you'd have had to have slept with someone that you didn't stay in touch with for that to happen, right? Otherwise, your ex would have had a baby and you'd have been like,
or
not mine.
Yes, or just someone that you've slept with, like, or whatever.
Like a one-night stand?
Yeah.
So have you had a one-night stand?
Well, yeah, obviously.
Why did you whisper that?
What kind of question is that?
I don't know. I'm just confused.
Obviously, you use a condom because it's a responsible thing to do.
Yeah.
But that's not 100% secure.
Fail-proof.
Is it? It's like 99%.
Isn't it? It is, isn't it?
No, it's not 100%.
Well, if it splits...
The only contraception that's 100% is not doing it.
Right. I mean, do you think you have a baby out there?
I'm pretty sure that I don't.
Okay. How sure are you? Oh my God.
Well,
lol. If you're
I'm
now
99.9%. I'm 99.9% sure.
If you're reviewing our podcast, if you haven't reviewed it before, please review. Please write that you're Dan's secret love child.
Please don't.
Oh my God, I would find that so funny. You are officially my baby daddy. We are now all Dan Hudson's love child. How would you know that I wasn't your baby? How would you know that?
You're older than me.
Oh, burn!
That's
so rude.
But it's a fact, though. So
only by a couple of months. Let's move on.
It needs to be a couple of months.
Let's move on.
That's what it needs to be.
9 months.
For you to not be my...
Just 9 months.
You might have got someone pregnant. Have you...
How?
Have you never had sex with a woman?
No.
Oh, well, no, I guess you haven't.
That, I tell you, Dan, is 100% fail-proof.
I guess you're in the clear then. Thanks for listening. You can follow us on the socials at Gay NonGay. And if you like us, please go to iTunes and leave us a review because it really helps us out.
A Gay and A NonGay's back every Wednesday. See you then, babes.